Doll is an attorney and legal analyst for Midas Touch. She was at the hearing earlier today. I mean, my thoughts with everyone involved in this, having to hear the gruesome evidence that's coming out from this, but also the sheer volume, Dina.
That was really emphasized over and over by the prosecution because the defense has not waived their right to a speedy preliminary hearing, which means that there's a huge amount of evidence that the prosecution has that the defense does not have yet. And the prosecution really telling the judge they want to make this evidence available, but it takes time. There's so many terabytes of evidence that needs to go over. There's the grand jury testimony that needs to be unsealed. There's wiretap evidence that the defense has to see. Quite a bit of evidence still needing to go to the defense, and the prosecution emphasizing that today.
It does make you wonder why it took so long for him to be investigated, if I can say that. If there was so much evidence from the car to what's on his phone, surely something that police should have followed up sooner.
Well, one piece of information that we did find out today, we knew that they convened an investigative grand jury, but we found out today that they, in fact, convened different investigative grand juries, one in November, one in December, and one in February. So that alone could show perhaps the delay in bringing charges because they were still collecting information from the witnesses throughout those grand juries.
Just tell us about the two girls you saw sitting in the court as well.
Yes, so there were two young girls, they appear to be under 18, sitting with the investigators behind the prosecution table, which it was they didn't speak, they weren't conferred to with the prosecution, but their presence was unusual.
Yeah, so what's your thinking there?
Well, here one of his charges is a continuous child sex abuse charge. As we know today, the prosecution said that he had a significant amount of child pornography on his iPhone, evidently. Whether or not these two girls will be witnesses at the preliminary hearing and part of this, or for some reason their presence was necessary for the prosecution today, it does seem that they are perhaps connected to the prosecution's theory of the case.
What's your thinking about the defense denial of all of these charges?
Yeah, the defendant walked in and his lawyer, who's definitely no stranger to high-profile cases, Blair Burke, put her hand on his shoulder and did that throughout the hearing today. I mean, a defense attorney is always going to vigorously defend their client. The most unusual thing in this situation is the fact that they have not waived their right to a speedy trial. Now, the parties will be appearing in court the April 29th in the afternoon. And the judge said that the defense then could decide whether or not to proceed in this speedy preliminary hearing based on how much evidence they've gotten thus far by the prosecution. Because unlike a trial, the prosecution doesn't have to hand over all of their evidence before the preliminary hearing as they would under statutory rules. Instead, he has a due process right to be able to confront the evidence against him. That's not quite everything. There's no way the prosecution could hand over everything in just a short time. So the defense, perhaps when they start getting this evidence, they might waive the right to the preliminary speedy hearing. If not, this is set to go forward on May 1st.
Okay. Dina Doll, appreciate your insight to actually what happened in court today. Thank you.